All right, hello and welcome back to the last of our videos regarding the components of the basic warm-up. And so this would be pizzicato. Well, pizzicato is a huge world, and there are lots of pizzicato studies that I'll have for you, and you may obviously devise many of your own. There are a lot of different ways that we can play. We can play with one finger, two fingers. We can even play with three fingers. Um, what this little very brief exercise in the basic warm-up is about is just getting in touch with the idea of pulling the string. So very simply, we think of it as a quarter note and a quarter rest. So I start, and the D string is a good place to start. So with my arm weight, not with my finger tension or whatever, I let the string, I'm pulling the string, ready to play the next note. And then when I play the note, it just goes by itself basically. And then when I got to the rest, the right arm just stopped the note and immediately dropped to the next position. Let's watch it again a couple of times. 3, 4. And now the rest of the exercise is just involved with lengthening the note. So now instead of cutting off 2, I cut off on the end of 2. 3 and 4 and. It often seems weird to people. The elbow is coming up as I do this. That's because I'm releasing the string right at that moment. And then you could go one more level. Think about it as a quarter note tied to a dotted eighth. So you're just cutting it off on the last 16th. So now I'm hearing 3E and 4E and. So that's it basically for that. So the idea is then when I play legato, when I want to play something that's smooth, that's going to be imitating, for example, what I'd be doing in scale practice, I'm just sort of getting in there underneath the string and trying to create as much as I can the illusion of length. Now there's another way to play pizzicato that's probably better in many instances, and that is the idea that you're dropping the arm, that it's going to put a lot more attack on the note, and that is very desirable in walking. So honestly, I mean, I've been sort of teaching this way for years. Maybe you just start off. In other words, just do whatever feels good, something to warm up the right hand. Play it that way, it's pretty subtle to hear the difference between the two. But overall, the main point about this, the main takeaway is pulling the string, preceding the note with an anticipation, and then actually playing the note. I think a lot of students perceive the note is here, and then they sort of go at the last minute, which makes them tend to play late and also feel kind of rushed. So that's it for this video regarding pizzicato, and I'll counsel you now to think about your warm-up as a fluid thing and put different things in there as you see fit. So the finger studies could be in different areas. The shifts could be different scales and intervals. Later you'll get to octaves and or chords. And obviously arco, you can do different rhythms. The fourth study is pretty fixed just for the alignment, but just have an awareness of that with whatever you're playing. And here in pizzicato, obviously you can substitute things like my string crossings, my accents, those kind of studies. You can and various other things just so you feel warmed up. The whole idea of the warm up is it should be like 5 minutes or less, just something you do that makes sure all of the working parts are functioning freely. So that's it, and I'll see you next time.